Okay, hello everybody. It's Carol with Refunction Crafts, and I've got another great video for you guys today. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be altering this teapot. Now this teapot is something that I have had for probably 20 years at least, and I haven't done anything with it because I never, well, I started to. I take that back. I had this completely painted at one time, back in the days when I was doing more painting than anything else. Didn't care for it too much, and I had it put away in a cabinet because I knew I didn't want to throw it away. So then what I did was probably, about a year ago, I painted the whole thing white. I just sprayed it with my my Rust-Oleum Paint Plus Primer, and I decoupaged this napkin onto it, and what I did was I put it on each of the sections here. And what I had done is I had done a little bit of sanding on it just to kind of bring out more of a vintagey look. So you can see, like here, you can see it's a little bit sanded, just in a couple of spots down at the bottom. I wanted it to be a little bit vintagey, so I did that. And then I still wasn't happy. So what I ended up doing the other day, I did take some resin, and I did resin the entire outside of this teapot because it didn't look porcelain enough for me. And this was a piece of greenware that I had bought. And honestly, you can see, like, on the inside here where I didn't get the white paint too much. It's okay. I feel like it has a very kind of old look to it, and it almost looks like a little bit of a patina effect on it in a couple of places. So I'm good with that. So now that I've got this and I've got it resined, I decided I'm going to embellish it now, and I'm ready to rock and roll on this thing, you guys. It is going to be absolutely gorgeous. I've got some gorgeous laces and rhinestones and other things that we're going to be putting on this, and I just sat it on top of this because it was really the only way I could have you guys be able to see it sort of while I work on it. Hopefully I can work on it. I'll stand up and try and hover over it. There will be times when I'll have to have it like this to do certain parts of it, but I'll always show you guys what it looks like in between. I'm going to take this is my little rice bag that I use when I have round objects that I want to work on. I don't want to mess this up. I want it to come out right the first time, and so I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to wrap this. The other thing that I have is I have this rhinestone chain, but that's no, I already decided that's going to go somewhere else, so we don't want to use that. I have some of these little kitties that I might find a spot to add one of these in there too, because it looks very sort of Victorian on there. So, all right, so let's just go ahead. We're going to go for it. And I think I'm going to need to move this out of the way for now because I want to be able to get to this handle in a good way so that I don't mess it up. So, I have my handy dandy glue gun. I also have this that I'm going to be using. I'm pretty darn certain I'm going to be using that. And then what I need to do is I need to figure out what the best way to start this is. And I think that's kind of how I need to start it, and maybe I need to wrap this way. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so first things first, let's get this going. I'm going to add some glue right there and pop that piece right on there. And I need a toothpick. Okay, so that's how I'm popping that on there, just so that it kind of covers. Let's see, where's my razor blade? So that it kind of covers this part of the handle. I'm looking for my razor blade because I do have a little piece of glue there. Hold on just a minute, you guys. Maybe if I just take this and wrap a little piece of that around the edges there. Oops. Yeah, I think that's probably what I'm going to do. The only other thing I could do is maybe take a little piece of this. This is a nice trim for this, and it matches the bottom. That would work too, but I don't know if I have enough for both sides. Both edges, I should say. Because that actually does give it a finished look. So let's see. Real quick. I'm going to test this right here and see how much I need there. So there I need to about right there. And then for this one, wow, it's almost exact, you guys. Ugh. Sometimes I'm scared to do that because I'm afraid that I've figured it out wrong. Okay, hold on just a minute here. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to add this piece around the edges of this. Another thing I could do, I've got these rhinestones, but I just don't think, no, I don't think that goes. We're going to go ahead and go with this. So let's glue this on right here at this point. Got a little bit of ooze, but that's okay, that comes right off. Now I don't have to worry about paint chipping if I scrape a little bit there because it's been resined. I'm going to put this little bit of glue under there and press that piece down. Oops. Sorry if I'm getting my head in there, you guys. Let me get this piece down. And cut this. Where do I need to cut this? Right about there. This is not going to be easy because my scissors don't work at the tip very well. There we go. Okay. So let me just get some glue in there. Again, using a toothpick because that's just a hard spot to get into. Okay. Trying to see what this is going to look like if I put it like around the edge of that. No. I feel like I still need something to kind of go around the edge of that. So Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use a little piece of this. I'm going to just glue these pearls across the top here. I'm sorry, you guys, this is going to be a bit of a long video. I'm not going to lie. It's already long. But there's no other way for me to do this. I'm kind of flying by the seat of my pants here on this one, so we'll get it. We'll get it. I just felt like this edge just didn't have enough coverage, so I had to add something else to it. And this seems to work nicely. Okay. And of course, I didn't bother to prep the other side of this and cut it before I got up here. So we're going to cut that right there. Get a little glue in there. And there we go. A little bit of squeeze out right there, but that's okay. I'm going to be able to get all these little spots cleaned up. I'm not too worried about that right now. Okay, so there's that edge. Now we got to do the top piece, and let's see if this is even going to fit. And it is not, so we're just going to use this on the top. And we'll start right here. And wrap around there. And we're going to cut that right about there. That's the back side. Okay. So I'm going to start on the back side, and just give me a minute, you guys. I'm just going to get this inside edge done first. And that's the hardest part to get to, is up under that section where it's real tight to get to. And I'll show you guys on the other side where I'm gluing this down at. I'm going to go right here, and I'm just taking it and gluing it right underneath where that handle meets the base of the teapot. And we're just going around sort of flat on there. Let's see if I can get the glue in there. Well, I can get most of it, and then I'll have to get in on this side. There we go. Okay. Okay, so I feel like that looks good there. And I've just got so much glue strings everywhere. I'm just gonna fire those little guys out of there. All right, you're fired, glue strings. Okay, so, and of course I somehow moved the one piece that was so important to me, that it was positioned and everything. And I don't see it anywhere. You guys, I'm not kidding you. There must be a ghost in my house, and it goes around and it moves things so that I can't see them. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I want this to go right like that there. So once I get that down, let me make sure. Yeah, I'm going to have it going just kind of like that. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue it right here. That's kind of my middle point. And start sort of gluing these things down where I think they need to land. Okay, and then we'll pull this side up a little bit. I need to look at it standing up so I can see exactly where this is going to go. It's going to go right along there. And I kind of feel like I want to cut this edge over here. Right there. And we've got that part wrapped down. Oh, we lost a pearl. I'm going to glue that back down right there. Okay. And that way I've saved this one little piece here to be able to kind of... Hold on, you guys. I'm going to turn you off for just a minute. Okay. Sorry, Jeff's phone rang and he had to answer it. So, let's see. I think I'm going to have that go... Let's see, maybe just like that. That looks really pretty, right like that. So I'm just going to put some glue there. And get some behind these. And then this little piece back here. Well, you guys, I honestly thought this was going to be a quicker project than it has been. But at the same time, I know there's going to be some of you that are not going to want to watch this all the way through because it's too long, and I get it. But for those of you who are sticking around, trust me, when you see the end result, you guys are going to be glad you stuck around. And I know that the visuals on this are kind of hard because of camera angles and all of that stuff, but it really is the best I can do. And I really did want to do a video on this, so I do apologize for all of the little quirky things about it, but I think it'll be worth it in the end, you guys, so hang in there. Okay, so now I was gonna put this around this edge here so that it can come around the back right there. So I am going to still do that because it ties in nicely with this piece here. So we're just going to start it right there where I have a little piece of that sticking out. And we're going to work it around. And then on the back, it'll just go right around that rim. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I really do believe this is going to be one of my most beautiful projects. And I think I'm going to even get some glass glitter in here. Obviously, you guys know this is not a teapot that would ever be used for tea. It's just for decorative purposes. But how pretty would this be sitting on a china cabinet or on a buffet in a kitchen or dining area? I think it'd be gorgeous. Okay, we're gonna snip this right here and very quickly glue it down before any pearls can fall off, because I do have a little spot there with pearls. And I'm going to press it in. There. Woohoo! It looks so pretty. So that's that part so far. That looks gorgeous. Super duper happy. Okay, and next, let's see. Next we need to figure out this spout. So I'm wondering, sorry you guys, I don't think I'm going to end up using this, but I just wanted to see if there was a spot where it just must go. I've got this butterfly as well. I've got two butterflies here. And look at me. I broke another pair of, this is my original pair of nippers. And I got another pair of nippers and they broke exactly the same way. So I am not easy on my nippers. Thankfully I have some other little kind of cheapy ones here that will work in a pinch. So I'll just use those. Thankfully I had some other ones I could use because I need my nippers. Oh my gosh, my nippers are very important to me. So this is another thing that I have, and I'm debating, I think I might use these flowers in there as well. These are some that I got from, I believe I got these from Gail over at Fava 4. And I've had them for a while, been kind of waiting to use them in something, and I really kind of think this might be the perfect project for those. I've got this pretty lace, which I believe should go in here. And actually, let's put the lid on so you guys can see. That's what it looks like with the lid on so far. Isn't it gorgeous? And then I think, gotta make sure this lays right, but I'm thinking maybe this would be good for around the rim of the lid. It really does look very pretty there. Also, would have been pretty down here as well. Trying to see, I'm testing this in different spots just to see what it would look like in various locations, because it would actually look pretty here too at the tip of the spout. So that's actually a nice little spot for that as well. Then there's this. I really did want to use some of this trim on here, but I don't know. I don't know. It might just be too much. I'm going to wrap it around here just to see. I have to test the waters, you guys, you know. Gotta test it and see if it would be too much, or maybe it will look good. And I'm going to test it along there as well. I should have done that a long time ago, but no, I just don't think. Now this probably would have been good down here at the bottom too, because it really does. It looks beautiful down at the bottom like that. It really does. But that's okay. The other thing I could do is I could take this and slip it around here, but it's just too much. Too much. I don't want to go too far on this. I don't want to ruin it just for the sake of putting some stuff on there that I want to see on there. So let's see. I think we are going to go with this pretty swag piece right here at the rim, and I want to just get a look-see. Maybe it would even go good like right here at the top. And I could take the swag part and go at each little line. That would look really pretty right there. I'm definitely going to put a piece of it there. So let's go ahead and just start working with this. I'm going to cut this little edge off. And I think what I'm going to do, let's do this. I'm going to cut this little swag off and keep the flower there. So we've got it starting at the flower, and we've got it turned in the right direction. So what I want to do, I'm going to start at this one so I know exactly where my starting point should be. And we're going to put a little bit of glue right there, and that's where we start. And then this flower can go right there. And And that's the middle of that one. And then I'm going to take my swag, put a little glue down there so that that sticks down. I do wish that hot glue did not get stringy. And I'm just going to turn this as I go. And work with it on the round, kind of like my little lazy Susan does. Okay, we're getting there. And that flower right there. Just getting rid of my squeeze out while it's still a little bit soft. Okay, one more swag right here and that will be done. So we're going to go ahead, make sure that it lines up properly, and we're going to actually cut it at the next flower over, and we're going to have some overlapping, but that's what I need to do to make this look right, so that both of the swags fall exactly in the right place. Just like that. You guys can't believe all the strings that are around this little lid right now. And this glue, this is the different glue. It's not the Gorilla Glue. But man, it just really gets stringy. I thought the Gorilla Glue was bad. This stuff is just, and it, not only is it stringy, I don't mind the Gorilla Glue because it gets real stringy, but it comes right off my hands. This stuff does not come right off my hands. It takes a little more work to get it off. Okay, so there's that. And then I'm thinking, let's see if this works. I was thinking about putting, no, I don't want to use that up there. Maybe we can use just a little piece of our pearls. I thought I had a piece cut off already. Maybe I used it already. I don't know, but it's okay. I'm only going to use a little piece if I use this here. So I think maybe the pearls might look pretty at the top of that swag. Or maybe just going around the circle that surrounds the knob. No, that's a little too thick. Now I've just got to determine, do I want to use that? I think I wanted to use the pearls up here because that pulls it in from the bottom to the top, and I do love these pearls right there. So I think that's definitely gonna happen. I just want to see if maybe they would tie in with the swag right here, maybe in the center of each flower. Because the pearls are going in regardless. The pearls are going in. Those pearls would be pretty too, but these pearls just work. They just work for this, and I think that's what really needs to go at the top there. So let's start this in the back. I should have a look at this and make sure that I have the right part as my front piece. Let's see. Yeah, I think this is definitely the side I want in the front. It looks really good. Okay, so let's turn this to the back. That's gonna go right there. Perfect. Okay. Oh, it's gotta match up. Aha, I want to match my lines up, don't I? Yeah, we're going to match the lines right there. Okay. So that's something you always have to pay attention to, since we've got these lines that go down across the entire pot. We need to make sure that everything matches up correctly. And these pearls are just going to look awesome up here. It totally brings the bottom in with the top and makes it look finished. I have no idea exactly how long this video is, you guys. My guess is we're running up close to 2 hours, and hopefully I can cut some out. But I'm going to have a lot of editing to do on this video for sure, in order to bring it down to at least close to the 1 hour mark. Because that's ridiculous. But it's the only way I could do this, and unfortunately I wanted to get it right, you guys. And I wanted to take my time making my decisions. And these pearls fit perfectly around this rim. They meet up exactly where they need to meet up at. So that's a good thing. Just like that. Okay. So that should be right back there. What did I do? Oh, I guess I did. Oh, it's all right. Okay. So that's what we've got so far, you guys. That's what the lid looks like. I wonder if I was to put a light in there, if it would look like a pretty lamp. I bet it would be pretty, huh? Okay, now to, we don't need that, we don't need that. We need something coming up on the spout. So if I do that there, and do that there, it actually just fits. So let me cut this. Right there. And we're going to glue this piece on first. Almost put it on backwards. Okay, I feel like I've been awfully quiet in this video compared to usual. I like to do a lot of talking, and I basically have my own little conversations here with you guys, and you don't even answer. But I'm really trying hard to concentrate on this and get it right, so that's why I'm being so quiet. Okay. So there's that. That looks pretty. And I am going to put a little bit of glue to kind of hold those bits down. Okay, there's that. And I need to put something on the top of this knob. And I haven't really decided exactly what to do. That just does not look right, but I was thinking, I took out some bling. I've got a couple of bits here. Chloe, stop. Go lay down. Go lay down. I don't want to hear your clip clopping. Go on. Go. Go on. You're making too much noise. Go on. Go lay down. Sorry, you guys. My dog was running back and forth because Jeff's outside and she wants to know what he's doing and she wants to know what I'm doing in here. and she can't make up her mind which one she wants more. And I mean, she can't go outside right now, so she's kind of stuck in here with me, which is probably not what she wants. She wants to be outside with her dad. I'm thinking I'd like to put this flower. This is a porcelain flower, and it's kind of got an A-B look to it. I don't know if you guys can see that on the camera. It's very pretty, and I'm thinking it would look really pretty at the top of this knob, but it doesn't quite mold to the top. But I thought if I could get it and I could maybe resin it on there and then take, I don't know, not pearls because that's too thick, maybe take a piece of, not those don't look good, maybe a piece, oh, maybe I could take some of these pearls. We're going to give it a shot, you guys. We're just going to go for it. So here's what I'm going to do. I have my resin here, and I have my lamp right here, right there. I'm going to add, let's see, which way do I want this to go? Just want to make sure I've got prettiest side showing forward. I think that's exactly where I want it. I'm going to put some resin right here, trying not to get it too sloppy. I have a brush here, so let's get this brush and just kind of flatten it out around the edges there. I mean, I'm going to be covering a lot of that up anyway when I cover it with my other stuff. So I think I've got it pretty much centered there. So okay, so we're just going to put this lamp on there, and I set it to 60 seconds, and I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that, you guys. I had to talk to my husband real quick. We got some news on my father-in-law, and speaking of which, if you guys wouldn't mind, I could certainly use some prayers right now, because Jeff's dad has been diagnosed with cancer, and he's getting ready to possibly next week have major surgery and have a portion of one of his lungs removed, and he's in pretty bad shape. So we are praying and hoping for a miracle, you guys, but I sure could use my prayer warriors right now to say a prayer for Jeff's dad, and you know, we really hope that he can get through this one and get better, and at least get some time. We know it's pretty serious, and so it just feels like everybody's just got all these terrible things going on in their lives right now, and it's so hard. You know, just so many bad things happening right now, and I just, it's very upsetting. Okay, so let's go ahead. We're going to get this thing done now, and I'm going to add a piece of this down below the pearls on the rim of the lid. So we're going to start this right back in the back. And we're just going to work our way around, trying not to put too much glue, because I don't want it to really ooze too much and get into between the lips of the lid and the base of the teapot, because we don't want the lid to stick on. That would not be good. I mean, I'm sure I could get it apart, but it would still make a mess. So let's get this on, get it wrapped around, and we are getting very close now to being done, you guys. I don't think I had told you guys that Jeff's dad was going through all of this. We've been kind of waiting on results and things to come in. And the results that it was cancer finally came in, and then we were sort of waiting on information as to when the surgery was going to happen. Well, initially they said not until October. And so the complaint department family got on the phone, and this was actually Jeff's cousin got on the phone, because Jeff's dad lives with Jeff's cousin, and he got on the phone and said, oh, no, 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 there is no way you're waiting until October. There's no reason for you to be making this man wait this long. I want this to happen. He basically told him he's got another doctor that'll do it next week. So they needed to get on it. And so evidently they did. And so now we think it's going to happen next week. So anyway, yeah, that's what's going on here. Don't know what day the surgery is going to be yet, but we should know fairly quickly. So, okay, so there's that. And I feel like the back has been neglected on this thing, and it's bothering me. It's bothering me a lot. So I have another piece of this. It's not a full piece, but that's okay. Don't need a full piece. I feel that I need to put some of this on the back side too. So that's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to start right there and just, which way did I do it on that side? We did it this way. So if I go like that, and pull it around like that. I liked it better the other way. Okay, so we're going to take it just like this and put it on there. So let's get the glue gun and get to work. I feel like I have been doing this video for 4 hours now. I honestly do, you guys. This is terrible. I keep stopping and starting and stopping and starting, and and my shirt is just, I feel like maybe I might be losing a little more weight or something, but my shirts all feel like they're just falling off of me lately. And I'm afraid that I'm like getting in front of the camera and my shirt's just hanging off of me. I'm afraid I'm going to flash everybody here. And we don't want that for sure. Okay. Okay, you guys, I certainly hope this is going to be worth your time today. I hope you had some popcorn or a nice soda and a candy bar or something to enjoy this video with. Because I know it's been a long one. And my apologies to all of you for taking so much of your time today. Let's get that down. Okay. And let's see. Where is the back? Man. Okay. I feel like that's the front. Okay, so we've got the back sort of dressed up a bit now. We've got the front doing its thing, and now I'm going to add a couple of other embellishments. I'm going to use this white flower. This is one of my handmade flowers. I just need to decide where I want this to appear. And I'm going to put, I definitely want to put, I think, this butterfly up at the top. I did want to put something, there we go. That's my back side. Okay. Got it. All right. I did want to put something around this part of the knob, but I think I'm going to leave that alone. I do have this tiny butterfly that I could put right there, or I could put this butterfly right there at the top, and then put this butterfly down here. I love this flower on here. I really love this flower on here. So I feel like it's gonna really, even though it's just a white flower, I think the white is what makes it so pretty. And I think that's what I want to use on here. Maybe we'll put that right there. Yeah, I'm going to put this flower down here, kind of covering up a little bit of my lace back there, but that's okay because I really do like it right there. So I'm just going to make the decision and put it right there. And I do have some of my Foamarin flowers, and I think these will look really pretty, sort of surrounding that white flower, because these are kind of an ivory color, so that goes kind of with our white and ivory theme. Yes. So here's what we're doing, guys. All right. so you can see here, I've got my white flower here. Looks gorgeous, and I'm going to add, I already got some glue on this. Oh, add a glue in my glue gun. So let's just get some glue on this and pop that back there. And it's stuck to my finger. Let me just set this up for just a minute, you guys, because I need to put another flower in behind that one. Gosh, this glue, it's just insane how sticky it is and how it doesn't want to let go. Okay, let's see. I do want to see if I've got another, like a pink. That might be too dark. Let's see. I do have some of my pink and white flowers. Let's give this a shot. And I need to get rid of these nippers because they're destroyed. These don't work the greatest, but they do work. So they'll be all right. Okay, you guys, I don't want to rush through this because I don't want to ruin it. And so I am trying to make sure I don't allow myself to rush. If I have to break this into 2 parts, I will, just to save the video because I don't want to ruin it. And I would be really mad at myself if I rushed and ruined. So we're just gonna try and take a little bit of time here to finish it up. It's almost done, you guys. Almost. Don't want that one. Okay. Okay, so we'll go ahead and we'll knock that one in there, right like that. Don't love that one. I'm hoping that I have maybe a couple of rose buds, but I want pink, not purple. Not purple. Okay. Here, pink rosebud. There's one. So that makes two. Could I possibly find one more? No mas. No mas. Ah, there. Okay. So let's see what we can do here, you guys. All right. So I'm going to put that right there. Oh, I forgot that one wasn't glued down. So that goes there. That goes there. And that goes right there. And there. And I have one more rosebud that is going to go right there. Woohoo! It looks pretty pretty. Sorry, you guys. I get excited when I see something fall into place finally. And maybe okay. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to evenly disperse the flowers, you know, as far as the whites and the pinks. And so that's kind of where I'm going right now. I'm trying to get everything filled in just right. And there's that one. And do I have one more? You know, I have some little fluffy white flowers somewhere, and I don't know where they are. And they would have been very pretty to kind of sprinkle in here, just around. But I don't know. I think I put them in another container, and I just don't know which container I put them in, and I just don't have time to look for them right now. But I think actually this is working out quite nicely. So I'm pretty happy with my results now. Okay. That. And let's nip this one. And I am officially, I think, out of most of my flowers, my paper flowers, except for a few little odds and ends here and there. That's a bummer. So that's what that looks like. It looks gorgeous. Looks really gorgeous. And then now we're going to stick our butterflies on here. So what we're going to do we want it here or do we want it here? I think we're going to put this one right here because it feels to me like that's just a natural spot to put it, and I'm going to hold it there for a minute. because it's nice. The little dangles kind of dangle down at the side there. And then I still have my other butterfly. I just have to decide, do I want it to go here? Whoops, here. I have this one too. I could put that one there and that one there, or okay, let's see. I'm thinking maybe I could put this butterfly right here on the tip of the spout. I really wanted to have one up here somewhere. I'm thinking this one's kind of gonna maybe be better at the top. And now what my biggest need is right now is to figure out how I'm going to show this to you guys outside of the still photos, because I'm definitely going to have still photos at the end of the video. How I'm going to really show you guys how gorgeous this is. I mean, it is truly gorgeous. But what I am going to do, I will tell you, actually this one's got the rhinestone body on it. Okay. I think what I am going to do though is I am going to resin this butterfly to the spout. I just need to figure out which way I want it to go. I think sort of, you know what? I also forgot, I wanted to put a piece of bling in here somewhere. I do need to get that on there. Doesn't have to be like really, really out there blingy, but I do want some bling. I really wanted something to put up here in this corner where the handle meets the body of the teapot. So also had this. I was thinking about adding this to it and hanging it from somewhere, but it's just way too much. Way too much. But it sure is pretty, and it sure does look nice with it. I've also got this little angel that could go on there that would look really pretty. Oh my gosh, the angel does look gorgeous. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous with the angel on there? Look at that. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, so we're going to put the angel on there. I don't know quite how she's going to stick there, but we're going to give it a shot. And I'm just going to hold that down for a minute. Okay, angel on. And where's that other little, let's see, the other little piece of bling. Put it right back behind the angel, right there. Or maybe this one. I feel like I need a small, just a small piece of bling. Maybe one of those. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna glue this on there. And then I think I should be able to glue the angel down sort of over it a little bit so that everything's kind of stuck together. I want everything to meet. And we're going to add some glue back here to our angel. And I'm going to put a touch of resin on this butterfly. Get my lamp out here. I've got all of my little things are all tangled up back here, and I'm going to drop this here and start getting that resin to cure. This was not an easy road, you guys. Not an easy road at all. But loads of fun for me. Maybe not for you, but loads of fun for me. I really, really, really loved doing this. I really did, you guys, and I hope you stuck around to see it. I really think it's worth it. And this will go for sale in my Etsy shop. This will not, I'm going to repeat, this will not be a cheap item because this one was a lot of work and a lot of materials, and if I'm being honest with you, this was something that I did want to keep for myself, but I'm stopping doing that. I'm not going to keep keeping stuff. I say I'm going to, then I'm not going to, then I'm going to, and there are so many things that I've ended up keeping myself, and I can't keep doing that. So, okay, so that part's done. One last thing. I am going to brush a little bit of resin in a couple of locations. Let's see, we're just going to use this lid I'm going to squeeze some resin out here, and I'm going to use my brush, and I'm going to just do like this. Okay, and a little bit in between these spots. And a little bit of resin on this little angel. And we're going to give this pot some, or this pot, well, it's a teapot. We're going to give this teapot some real sparkle. And I know it's got to be getting late, you guys. And I've got to get off this video and on to other things that I need to do today. I still need to shower. I need to feed my husband. And I need to do a few other things here, and I'm not getting much done today. I feel like I've accomplished nothing. Now I have accomplished this video, but I feel like I've taken so long that you guys may not even want to watch it, and that disappoints me because this was an important video for me to do. This was like, I was so excited about this video. But I'm afraid it's taken so long that you guys will not hang around to watch the whole thing. You can always fast forward through certain sections. But if you've made it this far without fast forwarding, don't bother because we're almost done. So it's okay. You can stick around for another maybe 5 minutes. Okay. Come on, Carol. And I'm just adding some resin to these flowers so that I can put some glass glitter on them and make them sparkle. And I'm getting a few little strings here that I'm trying to pull off of here in the meantime. I feel like it's already 5 o'clock. I honestly feel like I have been here for hours. Okay. Now I'm gonna sprinkle on my glass glitter if I can find it. Oh my word. Oh my word, where's my glass glitter? Okay, let's see. I've got some more back there, so we'll just get into this jar. Okay, I'm going to take the lid off because we didn't put any resin on there. And I'm just going to put this over the trash can, you guys, to sprinkle on the glass glitter. And I'm going to lay it out so you guys can see it without all this crud underneath it. And I'm sorry, you guys, I actually got totally lost in that whole resining and lamping part of it. But there we go. We have our completed teapot. Is that not the most gorgeous thing ever, you guys? Look at how beautiful that turned out. And I will get pictures. There will be still photos on the back end of this video. And so you guys can look at those pictures and see just how gorgeous this really did turn out. There's a long view of it. So anyway, that's it, you guys. Thank you for those of you who stuck around and watched till the end, and my apologies to you as to the length of this video. There was no way to make it a short one. I'm not going to cut it into 2 parts. If you want, you can watch, you know, half of it one day and half of it another day, or you can just fast forward through those parts that are so boring you just don't want to watch them. So I'm just trying to kind of get rid of some of these sharp edges around the glass. And that's it, you guys. And there's the back side. Gorgeous, just like the front, only maybe not as embellished, but that's okay. It's got the lace on there too. And you can see all that beautiful, beautiful glass glitter that got on there. Let's see if we can get a close-up of that. And it's very glittery and gorgeous, and I absolutely loved doing this project. I loved it so much, and I hope you guys did too. Let's see, I got that turned around a little bit. But anyway, that's my teapot. Thanks a lot for watching, and take care of yourselves. Stay safe, stay well. Please, prayers for my friend Sherry and her family and her daughter who just lost their baby. Prayers for my friend Debbie that she will find solace in life and get her stuff back rolling again. And prayers for my father-in-law because he's got a really important surgery coming up, and God bless his heart. This is not easy for him. And we're just praying that he's gonna get through it without too many hiccups and be able to get on the road to some recovery. And that's it, you guys. God bless you all. Take care. Be safe. Be well. Love your families. Hug them every day. Tell them you love them every day. And I'll see you in the next video. Stay tuned for pictures. Please give this video a like, a thumbs up, a comment, everything you can. Share it, even to those people who don't like long videos. Maybe they'll want to sit through this one. I am probably going to add some pearls to the outside of this at some point, just a couple of hanging pearls, because I was thinking I was going to do that, and time just got away from me on this one, you guys. I have these pink pearls that my friend Deanna sent me, and I thought I would like to hang some somewhere on this. And so these may or may not appear in the pictures. I have to decide, you know. I think they would really look pretty on here to add to, you know, just kind of finish this off. And so I'm going to see if I want to do that or not. But anyway, God bless you all. Take care. Bye-bye.